Thanks. It may seem corny, but sometimes the things we lose aren't really gone. They're just waiting for us to find them.
For a Swanton man, it took faith, a promise, and nearly 50 years to find what he was looking for. One last connection between a son and his dad. Here's Steve Iwanek.
Many of us wonder what's above our heads. But for nearly 50 years, Jeff Arnett wanted to find what's below his feet.
But it was right here someplace.
For years, Jeff kept coming back to this spot, the front yard of his childhood home on Woodland Avenue in Swanton, listening and digging, wondering if the thing he was looking for was even still here.
Someplace in between 1977 and 1982, he dropped his wedding ring in the front yard while he was washing the car.
It was his father, John's, wedding ring.
He said after I realized I lost it, he got on his hands and knees and he went all over the yard and he looked at the flower bed where he pulled the water and he hunted and hunted for it and he couldn't find it.
And he never did. John died in 2013. But before that, Jeff promised to keep looking.
When your dad asks you to go do that, it's like you got to do it until you get it done or until you're sure it's not here.
For more than 10 years, Jeff searched. And searched. The home was sold 36 years ago to Pastor Tim Coley.
We purchased the home from Jeff's parents, so I feel very, very blessed.
Now it's up for sale again. Jeff knew he had one last chance. So last Sunday, before he started, he prayed.
I said, "Dear Lord, can you just do me one favor today? Can you just help me find it, guide me to it?"
And this time, after just a few minutes,
I dug down and there was the ring. I took it out and I said, "Thank you, Lord."
nearly 50 years.
It was almost like touching him one last time.
But there was someone else who needed to wear it.
Oh my gosh. That is it.
Is that it?
Yes.
Jeff's mom, Carol, John's wife of 55 years.
When he came back, I knew right away, just by looking at him, that he found the ring.
She put it on her finger, then pulled out the wedding album, and for the next 30 minutes, got to relive that special day.
To God be the glory. I believe that he has a purpose in all this.
A small gold band, now back in good hands.
I think he would literally have cried. I think handing it to him and him getting it back, because it bothered him so much, I think he would cry.
And a promise fulfilled.
Mission accomplished.
You know, I think about almost 50 years. Think about how many winter storms, wind, rain, and for all places for it to still be after so much time. It would be in that front yard where he grew up.
How'd you get wind of this story?
We actually had our producer, Josh, who on the morning side, gave me a tip about this because he knew a guy out in Swanton who was friends with Jeff, passed a number along, and Jeff said, you know what, there's going to be one station I do this story with, and it was going to be us. And I'm honored that Jeff and Carol, his mother, gave me the chance to share that story. Carol's 90 years old, you know, had been widowed for about 12, 13 years now, and that's such an important piece to their story together, and to have that back, you know, it's really touching. So I'm glad we were able to share that story and put some smiles on people's faces on a Thursday night.
Absolutely. That could have. Those are some of those stories that we talk about in the newsroom. Those are stories that could lead the newscast.
Sure.
Yeah. Absolutely. Good job.